I'll be showing you guys how we made 1:200 RR in this very video this week. Now, starting from my Telegram channel, the first trade I took was this trade on USD/JPY. This was 1:18. This was the trade, and this was the TP when the market hit at TP. This was another trade, 1:26 on BTC. The first one here was 1:27. When the market was coming down, this was 1:26. This was when the market hit the TP. This was another trade here, V751S. This was 1:20. This was our entry point, and this was when the market hit TP. This was it here. This was another one here, 1:41. This one hit TP also. So we made more than 1:200 this very week. It was more than 1:200 this very week. So we are going to start with the USD/JPY trade that gave us 1:18. We're going to start with that. Look at this trade here, 1:18. Let's start with the weekly candle. Now this is the current week here, so I'm putting this line for us to know we're not looking into this week. We are focused going to be on this very week here, this one here. We start that week. Let's make that to be starting from that week, and this is where the week ends. The new week begins here and it's going to end somewhere here. Going to daily here, that trade was 1:18, right? Now if you see my chart, the market gave us an entry here. The market was bearish after this breakout, after this daily breakout here. Remember, this key level was broken. If not watched my video on key level, you might not understand this video. So go to my channel and watch the video on key level, valid key levels. So after the breakout here, then this area was valid for us to pick a trade. This point here, this resistance. So I placed my entry, but the trade wasn't coming from this daily. We used our entry model to enter the trade there. Our entry model appeared there. That was a key level where I was waiting for the market to get to, and when the market got to that point, our entry model was there. And what happened, we entered the trade from this OCL here. So I entered the trade from that OCL. Then our stop loss pips is always 6 pips stop loss on USD/JPY, and it was straight down to 1:18, and we were out of that very trade. You see, this trade was very easy for us to trade. We came all the way from daily. This is the reason why I told you guys that when you're analyzing your markets from your higher time frame perspective, you get more quality and good trades. But when you are always trying to get trades from lower time frame, you'll be losing a lot. Before you win one, you've lost like 20 times. Let's go to another one. The next one was, this was good, 1:30. It played out very well. So let's go into this 1:30 good trade. I'm going to separate the weeks also. So this is the current week here. The previous week started here, right? Started here and ended here, while this one was starting and end here. So this was the week where we are going to look into. So this was the market here. The market was bearish on, I was trading against the storyline this time around in this very trade. This was where we were expecting the market to come to. So this was it here. This was it. The market was bearish. Okay, so being bearish, the market broke, went back. It was supposed to tap here or here, then fall down, but the market used this QM. See this QM? It used this QM, and the next thing we were expecting from the market was for the market to come and break this area, but the market did not break this area. Since the market did not break this area, it gave a sign. The market gave a sign that it was going to come up straight to this point. So what did I do? I entered the market here using my entry models. Okay, so we're going to go to 1 hour, and there was no drawdown at all. So since there was no drawdown there, we entered the trade here, and it was straight to this point. You now see the confidence and the reason why I hold my trade for long. I'm not bothered, I'm not disturbed, because I know already that my market is coming straight to that point. So why will I be disturbed? When you start analyzing your market the right way using advanced MSNR, you see that the same you that was always scared of entering a trade is going to be the same person that will entering trades without fear. So our trade was all the way from here. I'm going to show you that again. Our trade started all the way from here. See that area? All the way from here straight to 1:30, and it was achieved very easy. All the way from here. You see that area? So I was getting my trade from that QM that was down there. Now remember, there are different types of QM. We don't just enter trades using any QM. There are different types of QM. And when trading gold, I use 3 pip stop loss. And it was straight to our TP, 1:30. So that was how it was easy for us to make 1:200 this very week. Next pair was BTC. This one here, we caught this one going up and also caught this one coming down. So let's look into this other pair here. This was 1:26 RR. And when you're trading advanced MSNR, make sure you're not trading so many pairs. When you're trading so many pairs, you'll be missing out on a lot of opportunities. Let's separate again. This is where the previous week ended, and this is where the other week started. Let's go to daily. This market was bearish, so the selling was very strong, expecting the market to come to this area first. It came here later, but this was not where we took the trade. It was around here. So here was where we took the trade. We went to 4R. The market was bearish already on daily, so we waited for the market on 4R. So 4R was also bearish, and we are looking for ways to sell. You can see this area here. Those 4R SBR, which the market used to drop. I'll go back to that chart so you see these were the same charts here. 1 hour, this is the 1 hour of the chart. Then when I went back to my area here, I knew that the market was bearish on daily, bearish on 4 hour. So these two areas, SBR here, was very strong to push the market more lower. See how the market came back down and broke here. You see that? Now going to 1 hour, this was how we got our trade. See where we got the trade. I got the trade from this resistance here. That was a sniper entry. There was no drawdown after the market tapped us in on that very trade. 300 pips stop loss. That's what I use on BTC. Now you can even use something lesser than that. There's a way we enter our trade, and we're going to even make our stop loss to be very smaller than what it is here now. With this very entry, this was one of our preferable entry, and there was no drawdown. The market came straight to our TP. So this was the 1 hour resistance which I use using the 200 pip stop loss on BTC USD. See how the market came straight to our TP. We made 1:26, very easy. And this is the trade here on my Telegram channel. This was when we trade hit TP here. The next one was this one here was V75 1S 1:20. You see the trade there. Then if I go to V75 1S, this is a current trade that gave us 1:24, a current trade. Well, let me clear this out. Let's go to daily. This area, this was where our trade came from. That 1:20. Remember, the market is bullish. We had a bullish storyline on daily. Now, I was expecting to get more buys from the market. The first target for the buy was here, but the market did not give us any of our entry model here. So that means the market was willing to come more lower. So the market came down to this point and gave us double confirmation. That was the reason why I was very confident when I was taking this trade. That was 1:40. This 1:41. Was very confident in that. I even allowed the trade to run from here to this high. To this high here, it would have been 1:80, but it was halfway. So that was why it was 1:41. And if I go to 1 hour, the trade started around here. You see the trade started here and went up to that point. So I'm going to get the number from this very place here. That number there was 4306.684. 48. See the entry point, see how the market came here to this entry point and continued. 1:41. That was it there, very easy. Now let's go to this V75-1S. This one we hit our TP on V75-1S. So you see all this trading and all these TPs were made possible because I'm trading Advanced MSNR. And when you understand Advanced MSNR, you see how easy the market is for you to be picking trades. Most time picking trades is not that difficult, but because you are analyzing the market wrongly, you will be trading something that is different from the algorithm that controls the forex market or the synthetic market. So when you're trading something different from what the market is doing, what will you do? You will lose. So what you need is for you to master, you study how the algorithm operates, you study how the market moves from a higher time frame perspective. You see, making 1:200 RR last week was very easy for us. It was very, very easy because I was getting all the trade. I wasn't scared when I was entering the trade. I didn't think, will this market kick me out? No, because I knew that those places where I took those trades were places that will hold the price very well. We take trade from OCL, we take trade from resistance, we take trade from support and resistance, we take trades from QM. Now, knowing the types of resistance to take trades and knowing the type of QM and OCL to pick your trade is very important when trading Advanced MSNR. I don't just pick trades from any OCL, any resistance, any support. We have types of support, types of resistance, types of OCL, types of QM, which we use in picking trades. So when I see my trade at that point and in that very type of key level that is very valid, what do? I pick my trade, put my tight stop loss, and wait for the market to hit my TP. So by the end of this week, I'll also drop a video analyzing the chart, the market, on what I trade and the numbers of RR I was able to achieve this week. But for last week, I was able to make 1:200 RR, and they are all in my Telegram channel. You can go to my Telegram channel and verify that they are all there. We even made more than that. I didn't just add most of them, but we made more than that. So you can go to my Telegram channel and verify that. So those that are not in my Telegram channel, you can check the link in the description below. Join the Telegram channel. You can also follow me on TikTok, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on your post notification so that when I'm going live, when I'm doing live analysis, you will be notified and you won't miss out. I always do live analysis once in a while, and sometimes I drop trade there in my Telegram channel, so you can join and enjoy with us. Bye. See you guys in the next video.